2, 3, and.
Hey y'all, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I shall rejoice and be glad in it. For I will bless the Lord at all time, and his praises shall continually be in my mouth. I'm thankful, grateful that God allowed me to see yet another day. Another day to be in the land of the living, y'all. Another day. I'm grateful. And you should be grateful too. Watching this video, if you're watching this video, you should be grateful because he woke you up this morning, and you should be grateful, thankful. So listen, I'm going to talk briefly on, are you settling for less than what God desires for you? Are you settling for less? I'm not settling. I'm not settling for less. God's best, I want God's best, not bare minimum. God's best, not bare minimum. God's plans are intentional, hopeful, and future focused. Settling often happens when we forget his vision stretches far beyond our current comfort zone. Our current comfort zone. Settling often happens when we forget that his vision stretches far beyond our current comfort zones. Where have you accepted good enough because trusting God for more felt risky? It felt risky. Lord, help me believe that your plans for me are good, even when I can't see the full picture. Y'all, even when I can't see the full picture, I know that his plans for me are good. I know they are. Fear versus faith. Fear convinces us to shrink our dreams. Faith invites us to stand in courage and clarity. Stand in courage and clarity. What fear has quietly shaped your decisions more than faith? Because you know, y'all, fear will step in a minute and have us doubting, have us scared to dreams, have us scared. Fear will do that to you. So what fear has quietly shaped your decisions more than faith? God replaced my fear with faith and boldness rooted in you. Boldness rooted in him. Knowing your worth. You got to know your worth. Knowing your worth. When we don't understand our worth, we tolerate less. When we don't understand our worth, we tolerate less in relationships, purpose, and spiritual growth. You got to know your worth. You got to know your worth. Do your choices reflect how God sees you or how you see yourself? Do your choices reflect how God sees you or how you see yourself? Father, help me live from my God-given worth, not my past wounds. My God-given worth, not my past wounds. My God. Then you got to trust in God's timing. Trusting God's timing. Settling often comes from impatience. Y'all know we all get impatient. We get impatient. We want things right now, done right now, but it doesn't work like that. God's timing is always perfect. Waiting doesn't mean nothing is happening. It means God is working beneath the surface. He's working beneath the surface, y'all. He's working. Let him work it out. I'm letting him work it out. I'm not being impatient about anything. I'm letting God work it out for me. So are you rushing ahead of God because waiting feels uncomfortable? You know we do that. We'll rush ahead of God because we don't want to wait. But then when we do, it's just all messed up. Lord, teach me to trust your timing, even when I'm tired of waiting. You might get tired, but you got to continue to trust his timing. I have learned to trust God's timing because when it's right, he gonna show up. He gonna show up with it. And it's gonna be worth the wait. It's gonna be worth the wait. I am willing and I will wait on the Lord. I'm not going ahead of him. Did that done that before, not do it again. No. Renewing your mind. You got to renew your mind. Transformation begins in the mind. Settling starts when old thinking goes unchallenged. Settling starts when old thinking goes unchallenged. What belief do you need to surrender to God so God can renew your perspective? What belief do you need to surrender so God can renew your perspective? God, renew my mind so my life reflects your truth, not my limitations. Not my limitations. Another thing is obedience over comfort. Obedience over comfort. Following Jesus sometimes costs comfort, but it always leads to life. I'm going to read that again. Following Jesus sometimes costs comfort, but it always leads to life. What might God be asking you to release so you can fully follow him? You got to release it. You got to release it. Jesus, give me courage to choose obedience even when it's hard. It's not easy. I'm here to tell you myself, it's not easy. But we got to be obedient. We got to be obedient. Give me the courage to choose obedience even when it's hard. My God. And another thing is stepping into God's promise. Stepping into God's promise. God's plan exceed what we ask or imagine. What we ask or imagine. Settling phase when we trust his ability more than our limitations. I'm not settling. Y'all don't settle. You want the best. You want God's best. Don't settle. You want God's best. Settling phase when we trust his ability more than our limitations. What would change if you truly believe God could do more than you expected? What would change? God, I surrender my small expectations and step into your greater promises. His greater promises. Who wouldn't want his greater promises? Who wouldn't want his greater promises? So listen, I will no longer settle for less than God's best. I trust his plans, walk in faith, and move forward with courage, knowing he is able to do exceedingly and abundantly more in my life. So listen, y'all, don't settle. Don't settle. Don't just accept the bare minimum. Don't settle for less than what God has desired for you. Don't settle for less. God wants the best for us all. He wants the best. And because he wants the best, I want the best for myself as well. So don't settle. So listen, y'all enjoy your day today. I love y'all, and I will talk to you soon. God bless.